It's Nick's Psychtronic History of Sci-Fi. 2001 is, I guess, a movie based on a book, or a book based on a movie, however you want to look at it. It was, of course, written by Arthur C. Clarke and famed filmmaker Stanley Kubrick after he expressed a desire to make the proverbial good science fiction movie. The story is a simple journey into the unknown, exploring not the depths of deep space, but only our own solar system, after the discovery of a mysterious monolith on the surface of the moon. Two astronauts and an artificially intelligent computer set out for the distant Jupiter after the monolith sends a signal there. Along the way, the computer, named Hal, exhibits some very strange behavior, like not opening the pod bay doors.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Hal would become one of the most famous villains of all time, and certainly one of the creepiest. This, of course, is but a paltry summary of what the story entails, namely a theme of evolution, transcendental consciousness, of course a big theme in the 60s. The film pioneered many special effects, like the spaceship, the spinning room, the moonwalks, and of course the psychedelic mind trip at the end, which left many people stunned beyond belief. And even to this day, it's one of those things that can just go unexplained. Of course, the big question is, what is the monolith? Why does it come to Earth? Why does it broadcast this signal? Why do the monkeys dance around it? Well, I could probably get into a huge analysis of this very complex film/novel, but really, it's something you have to see for yourself and try to come to your own conclusions with. It is a bit slow. I mean, it has that Stanley Kubrick flavor to it. If you've seen a lot of his films, you know what I mean. But it's truly unlike anything I've ever seen, even comparing it to other science fiction films and novels. I do prefer the book more, as I just like to read, and I think it's less vague on the matters at hand, but they're really two halves of a single whole, and a lot of how I came up with my interpretation was experiencing both, over and over again. It is worth mentioning that Clarke penned 3 sequels to the original novel, as well as getting a film made of the first one, but they don't really clear anything up, and I'm not sure if I recommend them or not. The first did have an insane impact on culture, though, and some people even think it got us to the moon, or at least helped fake the moon landings. It truly is an Odyssey, not just of outer space, but of the